Kyle Richards, who showed up this year, was almost unrecognizable. New tattoos, a new fitness regime, no booze, and no more people-pleasing. But how did this new Kyle fit in with her old friends? Let's take a look.
I'm at a point in my life, I don't have to explain anything to anybody anymore, including you.
I walk out here, and who is in her full gym look with her Birkin? Does the Birkin need to work out?
How many tattoos do you have right now?
5.
5 tattoos is a lot.
What are you preparing for prison? Well, it's a lot of tattoos.
How long is this gonna go on?
I asked the same fucking thing.
Everyone wants me to drop a split and do the helicopter with my ponytail. I mean, I'm fun no matter what, okay? Would you ever date a woman?
Would you?
Yeah.
People are like, I don't understand this friendship.
Well, I mean, you are kind of morphing into one another. You're morphing into her.
You put the first letter of your name on her body.
Spicy.
Well, I guess I have to put your initial on my body for you to actually care.
What are you currently dealing with that is triggering you?
My very, very, very best friend my whole life. She took her life on May 1st. Lorene was my other half. To lose someone like that just never imagined something like this could happen. I hope everyone remembers Lorene as a beautiful, energetic, positive, funny, smart, loving, devoted mom, wife, daughter, sister, and friend that she was. Since Lorene died, I don't want to have a wasted day of not feeling good or spending time with people that I don't want to spend my time with.
All right. A big motivation for the changes in your life, Kyle, was revealed when we learned that your best friend since the age of 7, Lorene, had tragically died by suicide. Where are you in the grieving process?
Well, I think there's days that I've learned in therapy that I think I'm doing this disassociation thing where if something's too painful, I try not to think about it at all. Other days I can barely move from the sofa, so it just depends.
At the celebration of life, I know you welcome the support of the ladies, but at other points of the season, there was a marked distance between you and your friends, especially Dorit. It seems like maybe that began last year when we were all together. You said that you were disappointed in Dorit for how she handled the Kathy situation at the reunion. Dorit, had you suspected this, or was that a shock?
This I really want to get into because I really want to understand. I can say this with absolute assurance. There's nothing I've ever wanted more than for you and Kathy to be okay, period. I have a relationship with Kathy which was independent of my relationship with you. I didn't want to get in the middle.
But you didn't know her that well.
Kyle,
I mean, it's not like you
I had never spent time with Kathy with you up until she
right, but I'm saying an
filmed the
event and a
show.
party. My point is, we were closer, and the
1,000,000%.
conversations that we were having led me to believe that, you know...
That what?
That you seem to be very disappointed in her behavior, and then...
Only when you would tell me stories that I never knew about from the past, obviously, I felt bad. They were stories, and I don't want to bring up here. That is the only time that I would say, oh, my goodness.
No, it was the stuff that happened about Aspen and everything, too.
What?
Anyway, I'm not going to get into that.
No, I do. I want to. I absolutely...
No, I'm not going to get into that, not because of you, because of my family and my sister. It feels like to me, in that moment, like at the reunion last year, the people didn't know, they were really coming after me, and they were like, rah, rah, to Kathy. And it seemed like when you said, I think Kathy just wants some support.
She wants you to accept a little bit of responsibility in this.
I don't want you to interject in this right now.
No problem.
To me, it feels like you wanted to be on the side of whatever the audience thinks and
Kyle.
agrees with. It seems like I've noticed that a number of times.
With me?
Yes, like...
I don't even follow what the audience... I am never... I am the last
like in
person.
BravoCon, somebody asked a question, and they were very rude about Teddy.
Why do you keep thrusting Teddy upon these women when they clearly don't like her?
Girl.
You're trying to make fetch happen, and I just want to know why.
like to know why.
I'm not trying to make Teddy happen. She's very much happening in our lives. And the Teddy that we know is not like the Teddy that you see on television. And I don't feel the need to justify why someone is a good friend to me, who's been there for me and supported me. And I'm not trying to make her happen for you, sir, no disrespect. But she's very much happening for me and our friends that love her.
I like Teddy. She's a friend of mine. So there you go.
Yeah, I like Teddy too. I knew Teddy actually even before I knew Kyle. Like our boys played football against each other. So Teddy's good people.
Okay. Next question.
I got upset, and Erica chimed in and said something, even Anna Marie did, and it felt like, because people love to go after Teddy, that you didn't want to speak up there either.
I am very openly friends with Teddy because I don't want to indulge this person who's making such a rude, vile comment that, as far as I was concerned, I wish he'd just sit down.
Yeah, but we can't wish that away. He said that.
But what does that have to do with
it would have been nice to say Teddy's a great person.
So you're upset with me also for not defending another friend of yours?
No, it's like she just wants to be on the side of the audience.
Are you kidding me, Kyle?
That, to me, it feels like you care more about the audience. And like
that is the most hysterical thing I've ever heard.